Welcome back to the channel. So today we will be solving this Microsoft SQL interview question. So this is relatively easy problem, right? So let's see the input and output and like write the code. Okay. So if you see here, in the input we have three columns: student ID, course ID, and grade. And in the output also we have three columns, right? And let's see the challenge. Write a SQL query to find the highest grade with its corresponding course for each student. Okay, so for the each student, we need their grade or the highest grade, right? So a particular student can give a multiple exams, right? So let's say he gave four exam and he scored 41, 21, 50, right, out of 60 marks exam. So we need to find the highest score which he has got in all the courses, right? And we need to return all those things. And we have one more special case. Basically, in a case of tie, you should find the course with the smallest course ID. Okay. So basically, let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, there is some issue in pen. Okay, so let's say a student one, he has given the course 2, 3, and the score is also same. Let's say 20, 20. So we need to return. So since the marks is same or a grade is same, we need to return this value. Why this value? Because the course ID here is smaller than this. So 2 is less than 3, and the marks is also 20, 20. So for the one, we have value 20, right? So let's see that case also over here. So let's see the input and output and understand how this output is getting generated from the input. Okay. So let's see that. Okay. So for the student ID 1, we have two courses, 1 and 2, and the marks are 90 and 99. So since the marks is not same, and we need to just return the highest grade marks. So that is 99. So this is our answer. The second case is tricky. Let's understand this one. Let me remove this. Okay. So in the second uh, case, the student with ID 2, here the grade is same, right? So in this case, we need to return a record where the course ID is smaller, right? So this is the record which we need to return, and this is what we have over here. And in case 3, we have three course ID, and the highest is this one. So we have that in the output, right? So I think to approach this problem, this is quite simple. We just need to make a ranking, right? But ranking in a smarter way, right? So we will use the dense rank. Why dense rank? Because we don't want to skip the ranking basically. If you use the rank, it will skip the data, basically the continuous number. So in this problem, I think it will not matter, but yeah, the best practice is to use dense rank only in such scenario. So we will use dense rank, and we will like order the data first in the descending order of grade. Why? Because we need the highest student marks. And if there is a tie, then what we will do? We will sort the data in the ascending order of course ID, right? And once these two steps are done, we just need to get the rank, or we can say that ranking equal to one record, right? So these are the few simple steps which we need to code it up. So let me write the code for this one. So this is the input. Okay. So we'll start select from enrollments, and we just need to create that column, ranking column. So it will be dense rank over. Okay, we need to just first partition the data. Partition by why partitioning? Let me explain you that first. So basically, each student is independent of other, right? We don't have any dependency in the student. Like this student doesn't bother about this one. So we should have the partition basically, right? We should have a partition. So we will create a partition on student ID, right? Let me write the code for that. So partition by student ID, and we need to order the data, order by grade in descending order. And if this is same, then we need to have course ID in the ascending order, right? So this we can alias this as ranking. Got it? Let me run this. Okay. Now if we see here, we have proper ranking. So for this one we have 1 2, for this one we have 1 2, and for this one we have 1 2 3. And if you see here, this case, the grade is same 95 95, but we got the a record with the lesser course ID as rank 1 and the other record as rank 2, right? So I think this is done. So we can just write with city as, let me delete this part. Okay, with city as, and we can have here, let me again print it from city, done. Now we just need to write where ranking is 1. So this column should be 1. And let me run this. Done. And now since we don't want this ranking column, so what we can do, we can just select the required column from here, course ID and grade. Let me run this. Done, right? And in the, okay, so this part is also there. The output must be sorted by increasing order of the student ID. So let's write that also. So we can write order by student. Okay, let me run this. Yeah. So yes, this is the piece of code, simple piece of code. So here the tricky part only was to understand how we can write the ranking and play with the columns when these kind of scenarios are there where we need to play with the order by clause, right? So yes, if you like this content, please do like, subscribe, and share the channel. And let's meet in the next problem. Until then, bye.